guys, welcome to our video lesson for chapter 10 in Charlotte's Web. We are nearly halfway there and it's going to get really good. So the materials you'll need are a pen or a pencil, of course, your Charlotte's Web packet, and the book Charlotte's Web. If you don't have those materials now, go ahead and grab them before I start. All right, guys, welcome back. So before we begin, just like any other lesson, before I begin Charlotte's Web, I read through the questions from the chapter. But before I do, I wanted to share the spider facts that I enjoyed the most. So there are many interesting facts about spiders. Here are some of my most favorite facts. Most spiders have 8 eyes. They molt or shed their skin as they grow. And male spiders are smaller than female spiders. So I chose those 3 pieces of facts to write my spider sentences. What did you choose? I'd love to hear them at our next Zoom meeting. So now we can take a look at chapter 10 questions. And it is front and back. Charlotte says, people are very gullible. What does this mean? So again, we're going to see the word gullible in this chapter, and we're going to figure out how we know the meaning of it. What other context clues could we find to get that definition? Make a list of 3 things that Fern and Avery do together that afternoon. And this is a fun chapter. You're going to like it. So we're going to list the 3 things that they do right here. Number 3, draw a line to match the quote to the character who said it. So here are 3 people. We have Fern, Avery, and Charlotte, and 3 sayings. Who said what? We're going to match it by drawing a line, okay? People are not as smart as bugs are, or smart as bugs. I'm going to visit Wilbur. That's a fine spider, and I'm going to capture it. So who said what? And then on the back of chapter 10, we have some cause and effect. Remember, something has to happen in order for something to have an effect. So kind of like problem solution, or this happens first, then this happened because of it. So here we are missing the cause, but the effect of that cause is Avery lost his balance and landed on Wilbur's trough. So what was he doing? What was he doing to make himself lose his balance? The cause. The egg broke. I think you know what egg we're talking about, right? The dud egg. The goose's dud egg. The egg broke, so what was the effect of that? What happened because of it? And here again, we're missing the cause, so the effect is Lurvy covered up Templeton's nest. Well, what led Lurvy to cover up Templeton's little lair, his nest? What happened? Okay? Let's take a look at some new vocabulary that we're going to see in chapter 10. The first one that we see is heartily. And heartily is something with lots of energy, or to do something with lots of energy. To topple is to fall over. Okay, so kind of like you're falling down, okay? Topple, toppled, toppling all mean the same thing. And this word we might see a lot because of the coronavirus, right? Crisis. A crisis is when you have a disaster. Something's gone wrong. Okay? So those are some words to know. But here is the fun part. Words that maybe you didn't know the meaning to and would like to know the meaning to. So in this chapter, we're going to see a lot of like food type items, but one of the other things that we're going to see is something called the crown of daisies. Now, crown of daisies is just what it sounds like. It looks like a crown, but it's made of daisies, which are types of flowers, and those are and that is a crown. A crown of daisies. Okay. Another word we'll see is hen house. And a hen house is basically where the chickens live, okay? So on Mr. Zuckerman's farm, I assume it's probably going to look something like this, okay? So it's kind of up off the ground and the chickens just kind of walk down, but you can go inside and get all the eggs, okay? looks like this on the inside. So each chicken has their own little spot where they kind of sleep and they lay their eggs. Another word we're going to see, oh, well, here's the rest of them. These are all food items. So here we go. Get ready to be hungry, guys. The first one is blueberry pie. Look at that blueberry pie. And Lily's watching from the back and she is getting very hungry. Another type of food that they're going to talk about is ginger snaps. Ginger snaps are a type of cookie that's made from the spice called ginger, and it has like molasses and cinnamon, and it looks like this when it's baked. Here is a ginger snap cookie, right? Look at that. This is one of my favorites.
That just looks too much.
No.
Goodness.
And and what's special about the ginger snap cookie is all of them have this kind of like these cracks in them. So that's what they look like when they bake. Okay. Another type of food is called the jelly roll. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's like a flat cake that gets rolled up into a log, and it has jelly and sometimes whipped cream on in the middle, and it looks like this.
Oh.
Right? There's a type of, that's a jelly roll. And I believe in this chapter, the jelly roll is a piece of scrap. It's like a leftover jelly roll that gets fed to Wilbur, if I'm not mistaken. And the last thing that Wilbur eats is the rind of a summer squash. Now these are summer squashes, and you might have seen these in the store.
Oh yeah.
Right? These are different types of summer squash, and the rind of it would just be the outer skin. Okay, so this yellow part, the green part. Okay? All right. So those are some words to know. We are about to read Chapter 10 in our next video, Part 2. I'll see you there, guys. Bye.